think Denise is smart enough to know that there'll be no upside down jackets. Yes, it's going to be comedic and Denise can make fun of herself, but let's just be very clear, everyone. Denise is one of the producers, along with Alex and along with Evolution. Alex has these connections. He can get meetings. It's a great idea. But there's not going to be any, what substance are you on? And did you sleep with Brandy Glanville? Denise is a producer. I still think it's going to be great. I don't think it's going to matter. Alex is involved. We're going to get some real stuff, but Denise is going to have a say in what is shown. So it's going to be light, like Kardashians. I don't think Denise is going to have the final say like Kim and Khloe and Kylie and Kendall and all these wonderful people. The Kardashians just sponsored this podcast. So thank you, Kris Jenner, and thank you, Hulu, for buying me my martini on Friday night, girls. I'm excited for this one. I asked a few weeks ago who's going to watch the Baldwins. Ooh, people went crazy. He's a killer. He's this, he's that. I'm going to watch the Baldwins. I can't wait. I'll be talking about the Baldwins here. And I'm going to watch Denise Richards and the Wild Things. How many of you are going to watch this? I'm convinced that her return to Beverly Hills got this green lit. Alex is involved. He pitched it. He smelled money. I also just love that those that had a career in the public eye before Housewives can still have a career in the public eye after. I think Rinna is killing it. Denise was doing well before this, but certainly this is major. How many Housewives that are terminated can get their own show on E, And I still believe Rinna and Harry, and Delilah, her daughters and Amelia are so popular. I believe if Rinna really wanted to go down that road with Harry and her and the two daughters, and one of the daughters has a boyfriend, I believe that Rinna could have got something greenlit. I think if Garcelle was let go, Garcelle and the boys could get something greenlit. I think it's a great concept. Her other Sammy is on OnlyFans. Their father is Charlie Sheen. Charlie just said that he, stalks Denise's OnlyFans. So she's the one that got away. So I think Charlie could even make an appearance. Aaron, the hot husband. Great. And one of her daughters is special needs. I think it's Eloise. Maybe it's Lola, but I think that's great for people to see. I think it's a great show, and I'll be watching it, and we'll be covering it, and we'll be covering the Baldwins also. Sorry, and everyone's gonna run for the hills and scream on that one. Good for Denise. And it's E. And it's going to be half an hour. So, how much can go wrong in half an hour? I want to talk about this clip that is surfacing from the GLAAD event that our ladies, the RHOBH, everyone has filmed. And Erica Jane sang. She premiered her new song, Dominoes. And well, there's two clips that are surfacing. The first clip is Satine. Sutton was not. They're sitting around a table. Has everyone seen this? I'll have to share the clip today. Sutton was sitting around, and she seemed like she was rather aggravated, and the hands were flying. And we have to get into something with our Sarah Frasier because she was wrong. I see two things she's wrong about. And now the latest clip is Kyle Richards. Those hands are flapping. So Kyle, and at first you can't tell who it is. It's someone with blonde hair. It's either Kathy or Dorit. Kathy doesn't make any sense. Kathy and Kyle, they're not going to go there this season. That's not why we brought Kathy back. And, it is Dorit, and Kyle is not. Her hands are flapping. Her fingers are pointing. She is angry. So this to me, I don't know where LVP is. I don't know if anyone has sent this to LVP. LVP has loving her life before. She's certainly loving it now. She is coming for Dorit, and I am so here. Listen, how many weeks in are we with Beverly Hills? We need some drama. Tap, tap, tap. It is Alex Baskin, The Valley, Alex Baskin, Denise Richards, and The Wild Things, Alex Baskin, Vanderpump Rules, and Beverly Hills. It's like, ladies, come and do something. We cannot have a whole season of Kyle and Dorit not going after each other, because the whole thing is that something is going to happen, and they are going to go after each other. And here we are. And they are going after each other. It's happening right now as we speak. So I can't wait for this. I want to see, everyone is, what happened to our Dorit? What happened to our Dorit? Remember back in the day, she didn't take shit from anyone. She hung Lisa Vanderpump out to dry without a blink of an eye. Everyone's saying they think PK is going to rekindle his friendship with Lisa and Ken because the British society runs tight in Beverly Hills. That's what everyone is saying in my DMs. I kind of don't disagree with that. But where is that Dorit? Dorit knows how to bring it. And she got soft in the middle because she was afraid for her job. Well, girl, you saved your job. You're going through it with PK. You're separated. I don't know if it's going to work out. We all know that live in Beverly Hills and LA and Hollywood and West Hollywood that he's been at the Beverly Hills Hotel. We've seen it. We've heard it. Bring it, Dorit. Don't sit there like a damn doormat because I don't see her hands flying around. Give it back to Kyle. Give it to her. Come on. That's what we want to see, right? I mean, you have it in you. We've seen it, Dorit. I mean, Sutton, I think Sutton was carried the whole last season. To Sarah's point, which is the thing I said I'm going to pick a bone with Sarah. On the live show, Sarah said these two things. And again, no question is off limits. So all you shady motherfuckers who came and asked question after question after question, that is on the Patreon this Saturday. I wasn't going to put it on Patreon. Isn't that the point of buying a ticket? We are doing another one and you can bring your own questions, but my Patreons deserve it. So Sarah said at the live show that two things that she heard from her reliable source. One, and I do believe this, is that Denise Richards will never be back on Beverly Hills because it didn't go well. She was drunk, she was sloppy, she was on something, it didn't land well. I believe that. I believe Sarah's source is very true. What Sarah didn't really reveal is that Denise also has her own show. So they can't be that mad at her behind the closed doors of RHOBH. And the second thing Sarah says is that Erica Jane is rumored to be having they're going to give her a hard time. They're very upset with Erica last season that she was closed off, that she didn't get in there, that she didn't express her emotions more, that she didn't show how she dated. And the producers were going to do Erica dirty this season. And I was like, Sarah girl, really? I don't buy that. Not because I like Erica, but Erica had her season 2 seasons ago, 3 seasons ago now. Doesn't look like anyone's coming for Erica in this clip. We haven't heard it. I disagree with Sarah on this. Sometimes these things about these reliable sources is A, they tell you something just so you'll put it out. And so it's like, so they could see if they could trust you. And B, things change every day. So I don't believe that. But man, if you see in this clip, they are coming. Kyle is coming for Dorit. Ooh, child. All right, so let's deal with, I'm going to save the Andy and Carole. Okay, you know what? We'll just deal with the Andy and Carole stuff, okay? Is this going to make everyone happy? So Andy Cohen, Variety, he's been doing a lot of speaking for someone that has all this stuff that's being said about him. So it came up recently, there was this article on Andy, there was one negative quote, and it said,